Number 10. 1960 Ford Edsel Ranger. Very few automotive disasters in the United States are as famous as the Edsel. By the time the 1960 version reached dealerships, Ford had already removed the unusual horse-collar grille that once made the car stand out. Without it, the Ranger looked almost identical to a regular Ford Fairlane, giving buyers little reason to choose it. Production numbers tell the story clearly. Only around 2,800 units were built before Ford ended the program completely. The entire Edsel project cost the company more than $250 million, which would equal several billion in today's money. Quality problems made things even worse. Many cars arrived at dealerships in poor condition, forcing dealers to spend their own time and money fixing them before selling them. The standard 2-speed automatic transmission also received criticism for slow shifts and rough operation. The Edsel quickly became a textbook example of how a major automotive launch can go terribly wrong. Number 9. 1961 Chrysler Newport, the 1961. Chrysler Newport was intended to be the brand's affordable full-size model, but it arrived with styling that many buyers already disliked. The unusual reverse slant tail fins used across Chrysler's lineup looked outdated compared to the cleaner designs appearing from competitors. Beyond appearance, owners frequently reported quality issues. Electrical components were known to fail, and body panels could rust quickly, especially around the complex rear fins. While the available V8 engines were reliable and reasonably powerful, they couldn't make up for the overall problems. Because of these issues, resale values dropped quickly, and the Newport became a reminder of Chrysler's difficulty adapting to changing consumer tastes during the early 1960s. Number 8. 1962 Plymouth Fury, the 1962. Plymouth Fury resulted from one of the biggest misjudgments in American car design. Chrysler decided to significantly shrink its full-size cars after studying market data that later proved to be incorrect. Unfortunately, the timing couldn't have been worse. While competitors were introducing larger and more impressive vehicles, Plymouth released a model that appeared smaller and awkwardly styled. Many longtime customers simply chose to buy from other brands instead. The car also suffered from structural problems. Its unibody design sometimes caused body flex, interior rattles, and water leaks. Rust developed quickly in several areas, and electrical reliability was inconsistent. Compared with similar models from General Motors and Ford, the Fury often felt less solidly built. Number 7. 1975 Chrysler Imperial. By the mid-1970s, the Chrysler Imperial faced serious challenges. The car was enormous, weighing nearly 5,000 pounds and stretching well over 19 feet in length. Under the hood was a large 440 cubic inch V8 engine that consumed fuel at an alarming rate. This would have been problematic at any time, but it became especially damaging after the 1973 oil crisis, when American drivers suddenly began caring much more about fuel economy. The styling also appeared outdated compared with newer luxury cars entering the market. Owners reported electrical issues, uneven paint quality, and mechanical reliability concerns. By the end of the year, Chrysler discontinued the Imperial entirely, marking a difficult period for the brand. Number 6, 1976, Cadillac DeVille. The 1976 Cadillac DeVille represented the final version of GM's massive luxury car philosophy before the company introduced smaller models the following year. With its huge dimensions and enormous 500 cubic inch V8 engine, the DeVille was impressive but extremely thirsty. Fuel economy often dropped below 9 miles per gallon, which was a serious drawback during a time when fuel prices were rising. Owners also experienced a variety of reliability problems. Power windows and electrical components sometimes failed, cooling systems could overheat, and transmission issues were occasionally reported. For a car carrying the Cadillac name and a premium price tag, many buyers expected higher quality. Number 5. 1981 to 1983. Chrysler Imperial Chrysler attempted to revive the Imperial name in the early 1980s, hoping to compete again with Cadillac and Lincoln. However, the new model was built on the same platform used by the Dodge Aries and Plymouth Reliant economy cars. Even with luxury features and additional trim, it was difficult to hide this connection. The high-tech digital dashboard often malfunctioned, and the electronic voice alert system sometimes produced warnings when nothing was wrong. Owners also reported water leaks, paint defects, and inconsistent build quality. Sales remained extremely low, and production ended after only a few years. Number 4. 1985 to 1987. Cadillac DeVille. When Cadillac redesigned the DeVille for 1985, the goal was modernization. The car became smaller, lighter, and switched to front-wheel drive. However, many traditional Cadillac buyers were not impressed. The new model looked very similar to other GM cars, such as the Oldsmobile 98 and Buick Electra. Customers who expected a unique luxury car often felt they were paying Cadillac prices for something that looked too ordinary. Mechanical problems also appeared. The 4.1-liter V8 engine lacked power, electrical systems sometimes malfunctioned, and the digital gauges were not always reliable. Number 3. 1984 to 1989. Chrysler Fifth Avenue. The Chrysler Fifth Avenue looked luxurious, thanks to its vinyl roof and plush interior, but its mechanical foundation dated back nearly a decade. Several components caused trouble for owners. The front suspension could wear unevenly, leading to frequent alignment issues and premature tire wear. The engine used a plastic timing gear that sometimes failed unexpectedly. The carburetor system also created rough idling and difficult cold starts. Although the car appeared elegant, many owners experienced mechanical frustrations during everyday use. Number 2. 1980 to 1985. Pontiac Bonneville. The Pontiac Bonneville had built a strong reputation over the years, which made this generation particularly disappointing. Some engines suffered from head gasket failures that could lead to overheating and costly repairs. Transmission issues were also common, and electrical problems frequently appeared. For buyers who selected the optional diesel engine, reliability could be even worse, with frequent breakdowns that damaged Pontiac's reputation during this period. Number 1. 1979 to 1981. Chrysler New Yorker. At the top of the list is the Chrysler New Yorker produced between 1979 and 1981. This car arrived at a difficult moment for the entire industry. during another major fuel crisis. The large V8 engine consumed significant amounts of fuel, often delivering poor mileage in city driving. Reliability problems also appeared, including malfunctioning hidden headlights and issues with the early computer-controlled carburetor system. Transmission failures, electrical faults, and inconsistent build quality quickly hurt the car's reputation. Sales dropped sharply within a short period, marking one of the most challenging chapters in Chrysler's history.